Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 15 of Civilization 6 as Rome. We have wiped out England. We are now marching over towards the east. We want to try and find out where Scythia's capital is so we can take that from her. We are having a few problems with barbarians, but we are clearing them up as best we can. Definitely got some housing issues going on in a few places, but it's not the end of the world. Again, I've seen people crying on Reddit and the Civ Fanatic forums that, you know, because people aren't min-maxing and they're ignoring housing and things like that. It doesn't matter. If you get this housing warning when you get close to the housing cap, all it does is slow your growth a little bit. And you don't really need that much growth because you don't have as many specialist districts. Your borders don't grow as quickly. So very often, even on our bigger cities, we actually click on the city, very often, even on the bigger cities, we're already working most of the useful tiles, if not all of them. So it's relatively important, but it's not a priority. What would we like to get here at Kume? We have some amenities. See, housing we still can't do anything about anyway. There's a few buildings we could potentially get, but not in an immediate rush. I think we do try and get an art museum somewhere, so let's work on that one. What have we got down here? You definitely should get a watermill at the very least. So we've got a scout over there. Now, what is this terrain? It is movement cost of 1 because it's tundra. So we can move into the tundra and then we can take out the slinger. And then we've kind of got the scout trapped, so we should be able to get rid of him on the next turn. We get a little bit of money from that as well. Probably can't reach you. You should continue to heal up. And we'll continue to move forwards with the rest of our units in an attempt to find Scythia's capital. A lot of problems with the terrain here, causing us some choke points. Where would we like to trade to? I guess it's still Nan Madol. It's still the best gold that we can get by a long shot. We do need to get a few more of those things going. So we've got the wrong religion down here again. So let's move you down here. We'll actually use the Inquisitor to remove heresy. Can you not? Because you're not technically in an adjacent hex. There we go. So we'll remove the heresy. And then we'll try and convert Lisbon, if we can, with our apostle. Because that'll be the first time we'll have converted Lisbon. And we should get 100 gold if we can pull that off. Great Lighthouse has been completed. You see, you right-click on a pop-up to get rid of it. And it thinks you're trying to right-click on the tile beneath it. It's very janky at the moment. I really, really want them to fix that. It's one of my biggest pet peeves with the current build. You want me to give you some stuff. So they've actually got 5 cities, because there's 4 that we can see, and there's their capital as well. Do you know what? I'll continue to give that gift, because it won't matter once we've actually destroyed you. But she still doesn't like me. She's still denounced me, even though she's calling me friend and I'm giving her free stuff. So we've got production in Athens. Let's repair. I'm not necessarily sure that we need the encampment, but we might as well get it repaired anyway. And we can start moving forwards with some of these units. So we want to try and find her capital. That's the important, that's the mission of the day. We've got incoming apostles. So let's go ahead and get ourselves another one. They are becoming increasingly more expensive. But that is fine. This apostle's going to hustle on down in this direction. You are going to get that lumber mill. And we'll keep moving forwards with the units. We'll try and avoid getting stuck in crappy terrain, but it might be unavoidable. We can finish you off. And I think there's another camp over here that we want to go and take out as well. I'll take all the free money the game wants to give me. I'm surprised killing scouts still yields any XP anyway. Now, I'd love to be able to go and do this, but you've got so many units in there, I can't actually get close enough to you to do it. Oh, I can actually. Spread religion. And I don't even think we need to heal you up. I think we can just actually get you moved. Well, we will heal you up, I suppose. We've got a promotion, which is our apostle. Religious spread eliminates other religions in the target city. Religious spread is triple strength in cities of other civilizations. That could be really useful, actually, because I think we'll go and send him over to Scythia to annoy her, because she's doing it to us. Not only that, it would kind of allow us to see where... try and go and see where her city is. Now, we do have an apostle in here. Are you guarding a unit? You are not. So you could go and try and fight these guys off, I suppose. We do have a couple of units, which is a bit annoying. We've actually got the two apostles, haven't we? So let's go and attack with both of these apostles. We'll try and push their religion out where we can. We'll take a little bit of damage. Choose our production. What do we want over here? We could get the bank. I mean, the money coming in is not too bad. I guess we could get an industrial zone. Nowhere gives us a huge amount of anything. What we should probably do then is get a campus. Because we can get one next to the mountain here and actually get a little bit of a bonus from it. So that's a better idea. This bombard is going to continue to move around, as are most of these units with the look of things. So we will keep looking to see if we can find her city. We might even take the barbarians out, just because we can. She might call our bluff with a lot of units around, so we do have to be careful. Did you actually just kill my apostle? Wow, you were very, very strong to be able to manage to do that. But that does give us a relic.
Astronomy is much more fun when you're not an astronomer.
So let's just check that. Did we actually get it? Yes, we did. That's gone into our temple. We've got another temple as well, so we do have somewhere else for a relic. Scientific theory would allow us to get research agreements and Oxford University. It's probably worth getting that as soon as we can. Trade route, Nammadol. They're always brilliant there, so we just keep that going. Unit needing orders. You are going to spread again. And that's given us 100 gold because we managed to convert it to aphorism. I was going to send one down to Mwilla, but I think this guy may end up being used up here to try and defend in Aachen. So let's get you up there. And at the same time, we do have some faith, so I guess we get another apostle. Unit needs orders. You're standing in my holy site, which is a little bit annoying. We'd come off second best if we tried this, so I think we just skip the turn and see what they try to do. Can we move and fire on the same turn? We cannot. That is a shame. It's not a shame for you, though, because you can quite easily fire. So that is the removal of a scout. Let's start getting these units forwards. You can go ahead and... Well, you're actually a really old unit, so you probably shouldn't be the one doing that. But we can definitely have a little bit of a scout around. There's Hagia Sophia. So their capital is probably around here somewhere. Our apostle's just going to skip its turn. I don't even mind being a backstabber in this game. I mean, we're going full militaristic, you know, full-on domination victory anyway.
Human nature, as manifested in tribalism and nationalism, provides the momentum of the machinery of human evolution.
So, not really interested in changing my policies right now. You are going to continue to move forward. We do have a promotion somewhere, so that'll be the new apostle. Religious spread eliminates other religions in the target city. Gains 3 extra spreads when moving adjacent to a natural wonder. I think it's got to be the... I can never pronounce this word. The... because it's proselyze, isn't it? So we'll go ahead and get that, the proselyzer, and you can't move on this turn anyway. I could try and attack you. I guess it's fairly safe because we won't kill him off and we'll still be in the city, so he can't actually attack us back. But it's still annoying all the same. Start moving with you. Try and get that other barbarian camp. All of these units now need to start working their way around all of the obstacles. You guys... Right, you guys can just go and clear the camp. And you guys can continue to work the way around. Their capital must be here somewhere. I'd be amazed if this wasn't their capital right here. I'd be absolutely astounded if that's not where it was. We can see a lot of religion sort of changing places here as well. So I think we start to move our ranged units up in this direction. Try and keep them away from their borders for now, because I don't want them to get too suspicious until I'm right on top of them. In Rome, we could probably get an industrial zone. Do we have a campus here? We do have a campus. Do we have a holy site? We do have a holy site. So we could start working on one of these. Great Library's not all that useful because it boosts ancient and classical era technologies. And we've already pretty much passed most of that. The Patella Palace would be nice. We could get one. We'd be replacing sheep, and I don't really want to do that. We don't have any rainforest, which makes Chichen Itza kind of pointless. Amenities for an encampment. We do have an encampment here. It gives us great general points. And yeah, we can go build one here. So let's go ahead and see if we can get that working. Envoys. We'd like to be Hatassa's suzerain, so let's see if we can manage that. Did that get it for us? It did. Because they give you one copy of every strategic resource that you don't have, but you have the tech to find, so that can become very useful. You're going to keep looking around. We found a barbarian archer there. And this apostle, you were going to... we've already got one heading up there to help. So you can actually come down here and try and spread your religion to Mumbrilla. And, yeah, this has got to be their capital. There's just so much stuff in there. And, yeah, we do have a scout up there that we can easily kill. Everybody else has moved. We will need to get rid of that well, we don't need to get rid of that barbarian camp, but I'd be a lot happier if it were not there. Because then I don't have to worry about them attacking me from behind. We could just go and declare a formal war on her straight away, because I don't really think she can do anything about it if we chose to. So let's just go and... Wow, we have a major defeat. Why is that? Because he has so much more... He's got +5 combat from religious orders. So I think we just skip the turn there and let him try and attack us. And we do like a double hit on him on the next turn. Yeah, he is attacking us. But hopefully that will significantly weaken him, and we could potentially finish him off on the next turn. And that will remove some of the religious power there. Very annoying, though. Very annoying mechanic overall. But at least it's different. You know, they've tried to do something with religion. It says we get a major defeat there. We wouldn't, though. Because we are a stronger apostle. So that's fine. It is still the wrong religion, unfortunately. Now, one of these guys... religious spread is triple strength in cities of other civilizations. So I could go and try and get my own back. And this one... religious strength in theological combat. That's why he was doing so well. So we'll allow everybody to sort of just recover up. So you're going to skip your turn. Oh, buttons, buttons, all of the buttons. So you're going to go and finish off that scout. You're going to go and clear out that camp. There's another scout up there, because of course there is. So why don't we go up there with you? Oh look, how many barbarian scouts are there around here? And let's just start moving in. Because there's still a few tiles that are basically in our way. I don't think we need to worry too much about the scouts. I'm quite tempted to just declare war on the next turn. We did have a CB. Hopefully we've still got one. Neither of these are particularly dangerous to our field cannon. But we'll take out the melee unit first, because it's likely to be the one that can do the most damage to us. We'll have scientific theory on the next turn as well, which is really good. Being denounced by Greece. We are indeed a warmonger. If you think we're a warmonger now, give me a few more turns. Okay, we'll declare war. I did not have your trust. You denounced me. You hated me. You knew I was a warmonger. Don't be surprised by it. So yeah, come at me. Amenities in Antium, -1. We don't want that to get too low ever. So we will need to sort that out. We've also got a barbarian camp down here as well. London doesn't have any walls. I'm just going to go and gold purchase a field cannon so we can deal with those. Choose research. Let's go for sanitation, then we can build sewers, get some extra housing that way. Can we get anything at Antium that would improve anything? Probably not. We can get a workshop. But we don't really have any amenities. Are those spices connected? We do. We've got plenty of spices though, so it's not going to make any difference to us at all. We definitely want to get a spy. Let's work on the workshop first though. I guess nobody's going to be willing to trade with us. You don't actually hate me, which is nice. You don't have any spare luxuries though either. Everybody else hates me. Spain doesn't hate me yet. You have spare stuff. Would you swap that and that for that and that? For wow, 45 gold a turn for no. Wouldn't even be willing to give me one. Okay, fine. I mean, I guess we could try Greece, but it's probably not going to help. You haven't got anything spare anyway. Okay, let's just look at Congo. Just because it's the only one I haven't clicked on. You've not got anything spare either. Oh, well, we're not doing particularly well at getting some luxuries. But we will carry on. We can clear you out. Nice and easily done. You were heading down to here before moving into Mwila. And you guys are just going to basically heal up. You're not going to spread religion. You're going to sleep. We are going to go back down to Rome, though. If I can find Rome. And we'll get ourselves another Inquisitor. More scouts around, but we're quite spread out in terms of our territory, so we are likely to see quite a few scouts. We've already declared war on you, so moving over into your cities probably isn't that good of an idea. So I might just actually use one of our spreads here. I mean, the Inquisitor would have been much better. We should probably just wait. That wasn't optimal. Yeah, we'll just get the Inquisitor in. That'll sort that problem out. So, I guess we can finish these barbarians off that are around the edges. I mean, why not, right? Let's go and take a look. There we go. Now we can see the capital. So, that is our target. We could just jump straight in here and attempt to capture a worker. We'd still be out of the range of the city, so that might not be a bad idea. So, free builder. There is unfortunately some melee units around, which I hadn't noticed before. We want to get within range of the city, though, so let's start moving some of these units forwards. If we have to back out and let them bring units towards us, we will. Most of our units are a lot stronger than theirs. There are some exceptions, of course. We do have this horrible spearman over here, which is kind of the sacrificial lamb at the moment. Now, you are firing at my cannon. I do love this animation. I just love the way he sort of looks and he moves his eyebrows. It's so well done. So, yeah, we took a little bit of damage there, but we do have the Apostle, so that helps. Got a barbarian camp that's just spawned right behind us, which is terrible. You need to get yourself up here. So, do we even want to try and take this guy out, or do we just ignore him? We need to get you a bit closer. We definitely need to get you closer. Might try and sneak him around this way, because then we're not taking any sort of river crossing or anything like that. Let's go ahead and start fire. Let's actually not fire at the cities. Let's go and start firing at the units that we'd like to remove. We do want to keep that bombard there. So let's move around in this direction. In fact, we need to move slightly closer with the bombard. But we won't be able to fire on the same... Oh, that was the worker. We won't be able to fire on the same turn that we move. We don't... At least we shouldn't be able to. No. So we will have to just fortify for this turn. We can move in with the ranged unit, though. Just protect that builder. Not that we're really doing anything with the builder. Might come down with this musketman and just clear that camp. The apostle is just going to skip a turn. Because that apostle is healing up. Do I want to do anything with you? We could try and spread our religion to somebody else. In fact, we could go and try and do it to Japan. So let's just get you down to Lungdom. There is a barbarian camp down there, I've just noticed. So we've got to be careful of that. Something that we will get cleared out eventually. But you could spend this entire game trying to clear out barbarian camps. But let's go ahead and get rid of this one. That was a specific reason why we got that unit in the first place. You've actually got a promotion, but I forgot to use it on that turn, so we can't do anything with you. This apostle is going down to Mwilla. You can't get there on that turn, but on the next turn you can. Oh, well, you get a second shot. I keep forgetting that you have a second shot. Unfortunately, you can't reach that knight, but if it comes any closer towards us, we'll be able to do that. So managing to take some of the city's defences down. Now then, I might be persuaded to actually try and take a couple more cities from them, because they look pretty powerful. Unfortunately, our bombard's taking a lot of hits here, but I think it'll be alright. Really not a fan of these sort of scouts sneaking up behind me. We'll fortify you until you are healed. We need to kill this guy off here. And we really need to kill that guy off, so I think what we're going to do is move you forwards and take the shot. We need to get rid of as many of their units as we can, and then the bombard is going to fire on the city. That did quite a bit of damage there, that was well worth. And you get a second shot, of course, so let's go and do that. And these guys are just healing up, so that's fine. They have got a promotion as well. Let's just keep you under a unit, because once we take this city, obviously we'll be keeping it, and we will need to do some repairs to it, so having a unit around is not a bad idea. You're going to move next to Umbrella and spread your religion. You're going to kill off that barbarian scout. And we've still got some units needing orders apparently, which is you. You can't do anything, so skip your turn. You're dead. Quite easily, in fact. What do we have left? I guess we should start moving you forwards. And that's all I can do on this turn, so I'm going to end the video there. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying this playthrough of Civilization 6's Rome. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.